You shall know great success and be richer than a Lannister.
Thank you.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most notable changes made to The Hedge Knight in its HBO adaptation, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Number 12, Lyonel Baratheon.
I've had a profound thought, if anyone would care to listen.
The Laughing Storm appears in both the text and the show, but he's way more prominent in the screen version. In the books, he doesn't interact with Duncan until the Trial of Seven. Egg mentions it to him off-page. Then he joins Sir Dunk's cause mainly because it's the first trial of its kind in more than a century.
I wasn't about to miss a chance to bloody up the King's Guard in their pretty white gowns.
The show added loads of characterization for Lionel, though, alongside a bunch of extra scenes of him befriending Duncan. It makes him a much more engaging character. Plus, it's an interesting way to expand the relatively short novella.
Yeah, it's best not to agonize.
Number 11, Shorter Duncan. In the original texts, Sir Duncan is 6 feet 11 inches tall. Peter Claffey, on the other hand, is 6 feet 5 inches tall.
There's good lamb, roasted with a crust of herbs and some ducks my son shot down. Which will you have?
Both.
You're big enough for it.
It's not a massive difference. Claffey is still taller than most people. Plus, he's a phenomenal actor, so it doesn't detract from the performance at all. There are only a few thousand people alive who would be tall enough, so accurate height requirements could make it impossible to cast.
I thank you, but I have matters to attend.
What matters of the Edge, I've no doubt.
Dunk's not the only one shorter than his book version. Lyonel Baratheon is also meant to be a similar height. It could also simply be George R.R. Martin exaggerating their heights, or maybe giant's blood runs through their veins.
Sir Duncan the Tall.
Never heard of him.
Do you know every knight in the Seven Kingdoms, then?
Number 10, extra world building and nobles. The majority of the nobles we get to meet are barely developed in the novella. Sir Lionel is the obvious one, but there's also a bit of extra characterization for Sir Donal, who tells Dunk about his crabbing family.
You're not a Darkling of Duskendale.
We were crabbers of Duskendale. Far back as it goes.
It's a way of showing us how the Kingsguard isn't much better here than it was in Game of Thrones, with members buying their entry rather than earning it. Plummer, the steward of Ashford, also gets more development, with his incessant spitting not being mentioned in the text.
You'd need coin, armor, horses, men, training, gods be good.
There are also some extra scenes given to Sir Robin Rysling, the One-Eyed Knight.
What's wrong with your hair?
What's wrong with your eye?
And we get a few shots of the famed Leo Longthorn Tyrell.
Sir Erlen often spoke of his time in your service as his very finest. He said it was you, my lord, who told him that a Hedge Knight was the bridge between lords and the small folk.
I know him not, man.
Number 9, age gap. It's common knowledge that the kids in Game of Thrones were aged up from their book counterparts. This was mainly because Martin originally planned a time skip, which never happened. In The Hedge Knight, Egg is 9 years old, the exact age Dexter Sol Ensel was when he was cast.
You an orphan boy?
Are you?
Conversely, Duncan looks over 10 years older than his book counterpart. He's about 16 years old in the novella, but actor Peter Claffey is well into his late 20s.
Boys, stop gaping. Sleep among us.
I'm not a stable boy, my lord.
Not clever enough.
His age is never explicitly mentioned, but he's clearly past his teen years. It makes the duo feel more like mentor and student rather than them feeling like a pair of kids.
What did you do when people said you were stupid, sir?
What business is that of yours? My problems are my own.
Number 8, Dunk and Egg's meeting. The scene where our heroes first met on the road to Ashford had a few minor changes.
I want the palfrey rubbed down. I know it's for all three. Can you tend to them?
I could. I wanted.
The dialogue was surprisingly accurate to the books, but with some exclusions. In the novella, Dunk stumbles upon Egg while he's bathing in the river, a change we can easily understand. A short while later, when Dunk finds him riding his horse, there's a hilarious line where Egg's told to close his mouth, then asked what he was doing.
If you could bring me to Ashford, I could squire for you, sir. And you can teach me. Best you can.
No, I've no need for a squire, lad.
Every knight needs a squire. You look like you need one more than most.
Egg responds by asking how he can reply with his mouth closed. It's only a small exclusion, but it's a pretty funny moment that sets up the two characters' dynamic.
Yes, my lord.
Sir.
Number 7. Dunk's Dive. There's one peculiar moment in the show where Plumber, the steward, tells Duncan he'd like him to take a fall.
I don't have any money.
Shocking, that may be. I mean not to rob you, but to reward you.
Reward me?
The incentive is for Lord Ashford to place a massive bet on Duncan, then regain the money lost from the tourney. Duncan is far from happy about this suggestion, but begrudgingly accepts.
I do not want a victory that I have not earned.
Have you not earned it?
This plotline is a complete fabrication, not included in the novella. It's probably one of the strangest changes too, as it doesn't seem to add much. As we now know, Duncan never gets a chance to participate in the tourney anyway, being prevented by his trial by combat.
Trial by combat. That is my right.
Number 6. Red and Beony. All characters in the original novella are men, except the puppeteer Tanzel. The show expanded the number of women, adding 2 new characters, Red and Beony, the mistresses of Sir Manfred Dondarrion.
Told me he's on a mission to turn the whole world red.
Well, we're already red.
So we are.
They're a pretty comical pair, poking fun at Duncan and showing how little care nobles like Dondarrion have for small folk. It's not a massive addition, but it's these small changes that help make the world feel so vibrant and alive.
Sorry, lad.
Why? We don't mean to mock you.
We see plenty of green boys every tourney.
All with glory in their minds, but never in their hands.
Dunk and Egg hanging around the small folk is a core theme of the pair's adventures, and it's small changes like this that make us excited to see the next seasons.
Please, sir, I will not be allowed to challenge unless a knight or a lord will vouch for me.
And what is that to me?
Number 5. Dunk sees the shooting star. In the novella, the first night the pair spends together, Egg quickly falls asleep, while Duncan stays awake, glancing at the stars.
Sooner sleep under the stars than in some smoky tent.
What if it rains?
The tree will shelter me.
Trees leak.
So they do.
He spots a shooting star, then thinks to himself, quote, "A falling star brings luck to him who sees it." But everyone else is, quote, "in their pavilions, so the luck is mine alone." It's a sweet moment, foreshadowing Duncan's successful future. In the show, Egg instead spots the shooting star, then explains its meaning to the Hedge Knight.
Falling star brings luck to those who see it.
Go to sleep, boy.
It's a small change, but it helps highlight the dynamic the two have, with the young prince being smarter than Duncan in a lot of ways.
So the luck is ours alone?
Number 4. Fortune Teller. In the 3rd episode, there's a kind of random new scene where a fortune teller gives Dunk and Egg some bizarre prophecies.
You shall be king, and die in hot fire, and worms shall feed upon your ashes. And all who know you shall rejoice in your dying.
What?
If you know your lore well, you will instantly know she's foreshadowing Egg's future and the tragedy of Summerhall.
Why would she say that?
Why would she say what? Come on.
This moment was not at all in the books. It's likely done for a few reasons. Firstly, to hint at Egg's secret identity, then also to foreshadow his future. It is not at all subtle, though. It feels more like she's just telling us the show's exact ending. It's unclear if it'll continue that far into the pair's lives, with Aegon still having 50 years of life ahead of him.
I dreamed of you. You said that. At the inn. Did I? Well, my dreams are not like yours. Mine come true.
Number 3. Fresh jokes. Maybe the most obvious change is the inclusion of loads of new jokes.
Wait, so I cannot enter the list today?
Not today, sir, no. Only knights of high birth and renown.
Then why have I been vomiting all morning?
It's a mystery.
While the humor feels completely in tone with the original novella, the majority of these japes were new additions. Many of them were toilet humor, like the brood of Bracken's comically loud fart, or Sir Arlen's hilariously huge longsword. While they're not to everyone's tastes, many fans find this lighthearted tone refreshing, especially compared to the previous two shows' grittiness. Let's just hope HBO doesn't get the wrong message and start adding these jokes to the last seasons of House of the Dragon.
You were swallowed up in the god's eye, and you were never seen again.
Number 2. Duncan's backstory. In the second novella, we're given a few tiny details about Duncan's childhood in Flea Bottom.
Little gutter rats don't have silver. Only little thieves.
We didn't thieve nothing. We earned that.
We know his best friends were Ferret, Pudding, and Rafe, who used to cause chaos in King's Landing. That's basically all we learn. In the show, they change Rafe's gender, then make her a love interest for the young Hedge Knight.
I just want to be with you. 'Cause you love me. Yeah.
Most of episode 5 is set during this flashback, which provides some wonderful characterization for Sir Duncan. They also briefly showed how Duncan became Sir Arlen's squire, coming shortly after the death of his nephew, Roger of Pennytree.
Get up.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Egg runs away. The season concludes with Prince Maekar frantically searching for his youngest son, Aegon.
Where's Aegon?
I've not seen him, my prince. I will ask the Septons.
This means Egg is lying to Duncan about being ordered to serve him. So far, this is probably the greatest divergence from the source material. In the novellas, Maekar is so supportive of Egg joining Duncan that he gives him his personal signet ring to protect him.
I forbid him to live as a peasant. Aegon is blood of the dragon. He cannot sleep in ditches and eat hard salt beef.
Additionally, he makes him promise to keep his head shaved or at least dyed. This alteration may have significant consequences for the future of the story. Let's just hope it doesn't lead to an infamous butterfly effect, as warned about by author George R.R. Martin.
Where the f*** is he?
Do you like all the changes made for television, or do you think certain things should have been done differently? Let us know in the comments.